Good evening everyone and welcome to the Tabla Gurukul. I'm sorry last Sunday I could not post any tutorial because of some technical issues. Usually I do post on every Sunday and but this Sunday it was missed, so sorry for that. Today I will talk about and teach one very important thing which we the tabla players used to play most in our lifetime. Yes, and it is Teentaal theka. But you know what? Surprisingly, almost 60 to 70% people, or I will say tabla player, play it in a wrong way. Of course, I'm not talking about those stalwarts, those pandits, those ustas, and many famous tabla players. But other than them, many people, almost 60 to 70%, as I mentioned, play Teentaal theka in a very wrong way. So that's why I decided to discuss or to teach Teentaal theka properly tonight. So let's go and let's see how is it properly. And before we start teaching, or before I start teaching, I will teach you one another note which we have not learned yet, and that is dhin. Because Teentaal theka, I say it first, Teentaal theka, dha dhin dhin dha, dha dhin dhin dha, dha tin tin ta, ta dhin dhin dha. Dhin, we have not learned dhin yet. So how is dhin? We know dha. How is dha? Dha is dha, and dhin is on sur or maidan with this index finger with a bouncy sound. It's like, it's called tin. First we will learn tin. This part of our palm will be pushed on the edge of tabla, and if we play ta and then tin, the index finger will be up. It will be a bouncy sound like tune we played. It will be same but in the front side of that tabla. Tin, ta, there is a clear distinction between each sounds. Ta, tin. So, and as I told earlier that if ghe is added with a sound, it is added dh. So if it is tin and if we add baya with that, it will be din. So dha din. So you know it. I say tin again properly. Tin, tin, tin. Hope you already get it. So and this sound will come with practice. So mind it, with practice. So let us start Teentaal theka. If we say dha dhin dhin dha, dha dhin dhin dha, dha tin tin ta, ta dhin dhin dha. Let us divide it into 4 lines, as Teentaal theka has 4 divisions, 4 for each. So dha dhin dhin dha will be the first line. Second line will be another dha dhin dhin dha, and the third line it will be dha tin tin ta, and then in the last line it will be ta dhin dhin dha. I play it once very slowly, then I will tell more about it. Dha dhin dhin dha, dha dhin dhin dha, dha tin tin ta, ta dhin dhin dha, dha. Dha dhin dhin dha, dha dhin dhin dha, dha tin tin ta, ta dhin dhin dha, dha. And all the tabla players who are playing tabla since past few years, or even in this tutorial, those who have started, they already know Teentaal from anywhere, from YouTube or from any texts or any books or from anywhere. They know Teentaal theka, but I will tell you the technical parts of Teentaal theka. How is the baya? where the most tabla players do the wrong thing. I have asked many players that how is baya, how is the fingering of baya on Teentaal theka, and trust me, many of them can't even say. They play, maybe sometimes they play it right, sometimes, and most of the time they play it wrong, but they cannot know when to play what. So they just play it as it is. But if I tell or if I play Teentaal theka how it is playing, then it is played like that exactly. Try to follow my fingering. I will write it. I will write it on the whiteboard also, so that you can just copy it down the fingering. Here it goes. B2, B1, B2, B1, B2, B1, B2, B1. First two lines will be going in this order. Dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha. Then third line will be dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, dhin, dhin, dha. So if I play it slightly faster, then it will be and if I play it even faster, then it will be in the same order will be maintained all the time. So you see the left hand, the B2 B1 B2 B1 combination will be maintained. I will tell about this more why so. So I just show you how it is even while playing faster. Here, as I told that the left hand, in the left hand, B2 and B1 will be playing alternately. So now see, B2 dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, dhin, dhin, dha, dha. So that the first dha again can be started with the B2. I said dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, dhin, dhin, dha, dha. I hope you are getting it. So I play, then you can see the balanced. So the left hand, in the left hand, the B2 B1 combination will be continuously going on this Teentaal theka. So friends, that is our Teentaal theka. As I told, I have written it on the whiteboard. Dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, dhin, dhin, dha, dha, tin, tin, ta, ta, dhin, dhin, dha. And I have mentioned the notation for baya on each note or each line. First line dha, dhin, dhin, dha, B2, B1, B2, B1. The second line is exactly same, B2, B1, B2, B1. Third line dha, tin, tin, ta, dha will be with B2, and then now the last line ta, dhin, dhin, dha. Dhin will be starting with B1. And at the end this is the dha, this is the sum, we call it sum, and I will describe more about Teentaal theka. I just told you how to play it practically, but theoretically I will talk or I will discuss about it later. So I hope you will not have any problem in playing that. My Guruji used to tell to practice Teentaal theka before we start practicing other things. At first, when you start practicing, just play Teentaal theka at least for half an hour. So at first it was really difficult, but with time and with practice you will be getting used to that. And it's not that at first you will start playing at the very fast speed. It's not like that. And suppose say you start playing with 80 or 90 speed, and for the speed I show you one thing. You need one instrument which is called metronome. It is easily available in the market. You can get it off cabs or you can get it from Boss also. So here you can set your speed of Teentaal theka, and after setting that, say suppose you start playing with around 90, then you can increase the speed to 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. 120 will be the maximum speed for many of us to play the Teentaal theka in a straight way. So I will talk about those things, what is the straight way and what is the other ways, but at least start playing Teentaal theka with a metronome, which will be very much useful for you. Metronome, you can download it in your smartphone also. It will be more convenient, I think. But do it and start practicing Teentaal theka with metronome from tomorrow itself. Okay, that was about Teentaal theka, and see you again in the next tutorial. Until then, bye bye, take care, God bless you all.